Oh, that doesn't look too bad actually. Good afternoon people, we are on the 5th of October. I have just finished work for the day. I am going to be going and fetching my nephew soon so we can do our walk. Not in this top, I'm sat in the house top. But I just wanted to start the October vlog. I've not really got much to say so far. I am trying to plan things. I am so close to doing the revisions for Witch's Protection. It is, I think it's 40 pages from being done. That means like the notes that I'm doing where I'm reading through and making changes and then it's typing up, so I've still got like most of the book to type up. I need to add some scenes in, but I don't know how to add them, and I'm like getting really close to the end and I'm like, I know I need to develop some things here, but I'm not really sure what I need to develop or where, so I'm panicking a little. But I found a couple of places on Facebook where I can do some where I can get some alpha readers, and I think that's what it needs. I think I'm a bit too close to the overall story at the moment to be able to figure out what it quite needs. Yeah, so there's that plan. I am going to be starting YouTube again. I know I've been doing these vlogs, so I've got a plan. Hopefully tonight, whilst my nephew plays video games with Todd, I will be able to quickly run and film a TBR for October. I've got a couple of books that I want to get through. I'm not being overly ambitious. I know my limitations. And then I want to get all my monthly vlogs done. I'm going to combine them into 2 big vlogs because I don't think I've done a lot of footage. So it might be like hour-long videos for like 3-month segments, which I don't think is too bad. I am going to keep March out of it, and I am going to do a really late New York travel vlog, which seems a little bit ridiculous. I don't know what else I'm going to do. I've made plans to plan out my videos for this month, and that's as far as I've got. I'm going to be going back to doing my Fairy Loot unboxings. I think I'm going to get rid of my adult box. I think for £24 the books haven't been wowing me. I'm not really bothered by the books. Instead of going down like the high fantasy route that I thought they were going to, it's definitely taken more of a contemporary twist, and I'm not here for it. I think I mentioned that in like the end of my September vlog, but yeah, I'm not down for it. I was expecting different sort of books, especially for the adult genre, and a lot of the authors have been YA authors debuting as an adult writer, and also a lot of books that have got crossover potential, and I'm just not happy with that at all. That's not what I really signed up for. The impression that you got from it was that it was going to be an adult book subscription box, and that's not really what it's been at all. I think the closest we got was Babel by R.F. Kuang for September? Oh no, it was August box. But yeah, that's about where I'm at with that. So I might be saving myself 24 quid a month soon, which will be nice. Especially with the cost of living crisis, to actually get some savings in somewhere where I can, and also because I've got a big trip planned for next year that I need to save for. I've already started putting money away for it, but 25 quid-ish a month will go a long way to help him sort of like cover that expense. I am still trying to buy a house as well. So this has been a really long, rambly introduction. I don't know if I will have much B-roll footage this month. I'm not very sure what I should be doing on these vlogs, to be honest, if you've not already gathered. I need to get back into the whole vlogging outside and in front of people thing, but I feel like the older I've got, the more nervous and socially anxious I've got about things like that. So I don't know what I need to unlock in my brain to get me back there, because I have done it and I used to do it and I really enjoyed doing it, but yeah, maybe I need a camera. Maybe it's my phone, so maybe I need to just like buy myself like a little compact camera or something. I really wanted an Olympus pen, which was like the big vlogging camera from like 2017. But I am tempted to try and get like a Canon, is it 7 MG7 or whatever it is. That one I know is like the old school sort of YouTube camera, but yeah, I need to do that. I'm thinking of selling the camera I've got because it's great for pictures but not so great for video. And I've still got all the box for it, so I might be able to get like a couple get some money for it, just a little bit. But yeah, I think it might be worthwhile doing that and trying to put it towards like a camera fund, because I would like to buy a new camera instead of using my phone, and then I can use my phone for things whilst I'm filming, which will make life easier. Although I have got loads of tripods now with phone accessories, so but yeah, that is the introduction to the October monthly vlog. Hopefully that will have more B-roll footage or outside things rather than just this corner of my living room. But I will catch you all soon at some point, guys. Hello, we're on Sunday the 9th of October. I have just been on a bit of a spending spree and may have spent a little too much in B&M. But one thing I want to show you that I bought is this. So I got myself, it's called a portable vlogging kit. Oh, apparently it comes with a tripod, so now I've got like 7 tripods or something stupid. But it has 3 different types of lenses, so I got it for that, and also for the little ring light. I have no idea how good it is, so I'm gonna get the ring light out and see if it makes these vlog clips any better. So be right back. So I can't really tell how good it is, but it is bright and it is in my face. So this is with the light. I can change it, so I'm gonna try and do that without messing up the lens. So that's like super bright. That's turned off. Wow, look at the colour change on that. This is the lowest setting, so I can see like the blue. So I don't know if you can see it. Oh, if I do that you can see it in my glasses, but otherwise it's not got that glasses reflection, which is great. And yeah, so I'm not sure which section I like it on the most. I'm just gonna leave it on now whilst I film, and I have decided that I'm gonna change gym. So at the moment I'm at one gym, which is quite a bit of a distance away. I can't go to it after work because it's connected to a school and it's very, the car park is tiny. So, and there's swimming lessons for kids after work time, so like between 4 and 7ish, so there's nowhere to park on a Thursday. Fridays is okay. So I'm thinking of moving to the gym, which is literally like a 3-minute walk from my house. The reason I didn't join that one originally is because I wanted to be able to go swimming, and they were refurbing the swimming pool and they were doing some stuff, so I was like, I'll just leave it. So I'm thinking of cancelling the membership where I'm at and going there, but I'm also thinking of potentially getting a personal trainer. So I think I've mentioned it, but I am going to be doing a 10k next year. I've decided to sign up for the 10k. I kind of want to train for it. The only problem I've had whilst looking for personal trainers is a lot of them are focused on weight loss and body changes, and yes, I have got quite a bit of weight that I could lose. According to my BMI, I am technically morbidly obese, but whatever. So yeah, it would be good to lose weight, but I actually want to train for 10k. I want to be able to get my body in the right place for it, and also have like the stamina I need to do a 10k. I'm currently doing my own thing, so I've been trying to do 5k walks and 5k runs, and then I'm gonna, like, as soon as I can get the 5k runs back into running without having to slow down to a walk/jog at any point, then move that so it's like a slightly bigger distance each time I do it. But it's taken a while. I've got like a year. It's not going to be until next September, so I've got some time to get around it, but yeah, I'm just a little bit nervous about that one. So I'm trying to find a personal trainer that will help me get running stamina. I don't really know, but there we go. That's what I'm currently aiming to do. I don't know how well it's going to go, but we can only like live and try and see what it does. So, yeah, not really got much else of an update apart from here is a fancy light that I bought myself. I need to finish a book because I need to go back to the library on Tuesday, but I think the library is closed on Tuesday and I can't drop it on Monday. I'll have to try and sneak out in the middle of work. I'm pretty much gonna have to go out my lunch at work to drop it off, but I need to finish that so that it can go and I don't get any fines for it, because I won't get to pay 70p for a fine, because I didn't realise the book that I got checked out actually renewed on the 30th of September, so I've got to read that. So my TBR for October, which I only had 5 books, has now got 7. So not really though, because this one that I'm reading, I've only got 80 pages left, but it is a bit of a chunky one. So that's it. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Sunday. It is like 5 o'clock, 10 past 5 on a Sunday evening. I've work tomorrow, yeah, and I just want to chill. I also need to edit my April to June vlog, so I might do that tonight, at least start it and get it in the right place, and hopefully that will be up next week. I need to decide when to put my New York vlog up, because that needs to go as well. Maybe the week after, I don't know. But yeah, just have a chill Sunday evening, might make myself a nice coffee, we'll see. Morning, we are on the 11th of October. It is in the middle of my work day, not gonna lie, but I just made this, what I was hoping was a nice coffee. It has gone very wrong, and I just wanted to document the fact that I am terrible at trying to make iced coffees, because this is like the third one I've tried. I think it's not enough ice cubes, and I'm also using like instant sachet coffee. So maybe I need to buy actual coffee if I want to try this, but I just needed to document how terrible I am. Also, I'm off to Hull Fair, and I will probably do some of that vlogging later, just of the rides and stuff, but I'm off out tonight. But back to work with my disappointing coffee. To be honest, I'm partially tempted to throw it away. So I just want to document my hair before I put it in a bubble, because today, look at it, it's dry in a really nice style. It always does this before I have to change it or do something else, or like scrape my hair back, and that's just about what I'm gonna do. So enjoy this nice look whilst I've got it. Hello everyone, we're on the 20th of October, Todd is out for the evening, so I'm using this as an excuse to catch up on some reading. I've got 2 books I'm really close to finishing. So the first one is The Midnight Library. I've got about, well, like nothing, I can't even tell. So I'm on page 284, I think I just saw. Yeah, 284, and I think I've got about 10 pages left. So I am enjoying this book, but I also dislike the message in this book. So huge trigger warnings for this book. It is about depression and suicide, self-harm and suicidal ideation. There's also mention of blood and vomit, but I love the idea of the book, but I also hate part of the message of the book. I don't feel like it is sympathetic towards people with depression. I feel like it rehashes arguments of like it's mind over matter sort of thing, like you can just pull yourself out of the funk by thinking of all the good things in life. I don't even know if that counts as a spoiler, but it definitely is part of this book. So I'm enjoying it, and I'm also disliking it at the same time, just because I do not think it is. I feel like part of it is good representation, but then I also feel like part of it is really bad, like the whole you can get over it and you can want to live again, because that's life. I don't know, I've just hit this point in the book, like really close to the end, and it's like there's just like a big bit about it, and I don't know, it kind of like rubbed me up the wrong way, just the way it was being described. So I've enjoyed it, but I've also like disliked the message. And the second book I need to finish is The Secret Barrister, so I've been reading this since May. I need to take it back to the library because I can't renew my hold on it anymore, and I've got like 20 pages. It looks like there's loads, but there's loads of notes and stuff that I don't need to read. Actually, I think I've only got 10 pages left. So my plan before I go to bed is to finish this one and finish this one. I think I'm going to read The Midnight Library first, just because I'm so close to this one being done, and it's fiction, so it's easier to read. And this one is heavy, so like this is all about like the criminal law justice system in the UK, and I'm really enjoying it, even though it's taken me like nearly 6 months to read. It's just really heavy going because it is about law, and it goes into like some pretty heavy stuff. The way that the public has been manipulated into thinking that we had that highest legal aid payouts in the world, and it was like selected data, so the data didn't even say that, but part of the data did. It was really weird how they managed to manipulate the figures and things like that, and also like the miscarriages of justice and how difficult it is to get representation, and how the police don't do the job that they're supposed to because they're understaffed and they've had courts, so you don't always get the statements that you need, and that don't get passed across, and the prosecution don't always have time to do it, so barristers and defence barristers don't have time to do it, and how there's so many sort of like cowboy defence barristers who take on cases and don't actually want to do the work. They're just doing it for the legal aid money because it's easy money and they know they don't have to do anything. And it's actually shocking to see this information. So I think that's a really good read. I listened to Fake Law, I think it was, recently by the same author. I don't know who it is, it's an anonymous author, and that was also really interesting. That went into more of like the lies around the law. It was an audiobook I borrowed from the library. It was so good. I would really recommend it, but pretty much really recommend the Secret Barrister books because I think it explains the way the law works and the justice system in a way that most people can understand. It does still use like some terms that maybe are not fully accessible, and it is heavy reading. It's not like a quick, like I said, taking me 6 months to read it. I think that's more because it's fiction rather than non-fiction, so it's not like a story that's going to grip you and pull you in. But yeah, that is my plan. I think it's 20 past 8 at night. I'll probably go to bed in about 2 hours. I've just taken my contact lenses out and I think I've scratched my eye because my nails have got too long. Ow. So I need to try and sort that out. But yeah, 2 hours. I'm gonna read these books. I don't think I want to start another one. I might watch some YouTube, but just wanted to jump in and sort of update where I am in October. I don't think there's anything else to update, so I will catch you all in the next clip. Bye! So I know you can't really see me because like it's pitch black, but I am currently supposed to be able for my auntie with the horse, the goat, and I got here before her because I think she's got caught up at work. But like, it is pitch black out here. Like, if I move that light, that is like everything. If I turn the camera around, you can like see the horizon. If I do that, it's a bit better. That is a train. I don't know if you can see the thing reflecting over there is a horse. But yeah, it is absolutely pitch black and I'm here on my own at the moment. So I'm trying not to do everything. One of the jobs will be walking down a field which is over here, like in this direction, where it's also pitch black, and I don't relish doing that, so I'm hoping that I can avoid it, but it's not looking likely. Hello everyone, we're on the 26th of October, if I can get my words out, and I just wanted to share that I've got a book. I bought this in the Orbit 50% off sale, so they were treating everything like it was 1996 or something, I think it was, but pretty much all the books were priced as if like you were just buying them in the 90s. So I got a book that's normally like £9 for £4. I had to pay postage, it cost me like £7, but it was still cheaper than buying the book at full price. So this is Battle Mage by Stephen Aaron? I'm not entirely sure, which is really bad because I watch his YouTube channel. So he is a traditionally published author by Orbit, and from the way he's described his books, it's kind of like old school fantasy. In the sort of fantasy I enjoy, sort of like Raymond Feist, George Martin, kind of like a bit darker. So I thought I would start with his first ever book. It is a trilogy. I think it's called Age of Darkness, that's what it's called. This is the first one, Battle Mage. I can't really remember much about it, but I just know that I wanted to read his books for a while. I really love his advice that he gives on his channel. And yeah, it's just like old school style fantasy is the vibe I'm getting. And a little bit I've just read of it does remind me of that as well. And I think part of the issues I'm getting with my writing is that I'm trying to write like this, but also not like this. But I'm excited to read it. I don't know when I'll get around to it, but I just wanted to say, look, I got a new book and I really need to stop buying books. Just filmed my Fairy Loot unboxing today. We are on the 28th of October. Oh, my hair looks nice. I washed my hair this morning, put it in a clip so it's like all twisted up, and now look at it. This is the style I love. But, oh my god, I'm so excited. Apologies for the mess behind me. But I didn't know about this book at all. And it's set in the same world as To Kill a Kingdom, and I am just like, I need to share it everywhere. So this video is definitely coming up after my Fairy Loot unboxing video because I'm going to go and edit and upload that today. That might be the quickest turnaround I've done in a video in a long time, but I'm just so excited and I just needed to share it with you. It's a Rapunzel retelling style thing about death, and I just look at it, it's just so gorgeous. I've also got some socks which, you know me, I love the socks and the Fairy Loot boxes. I also need to just like sit and read. And that was like really bad angle, apologies. This is why the monthly vlogs are just like zero effort. I need to sit and read. To be honest, I think I've read 2 books this month. And one of them, no, I might have done 3. I think I've done 3, but one of them I started in May, so that doesn't really count as reading it in October. I need to just sit and read, and I'm barely read this month. My idea was to try and get up at 7, as I said before, and read, but that plan has not been going as wanted, so I need to try and change that. Tomorrow I'm going to try, see if I can try and do it over a weekend and like build it in that way. I have been waking up a little bit earlier, but not enough to do everything that I wanted to do in the morning, so I'm like getting there. It's so dark outside and cold out of the bed, and I don't want to leave the bed. I just hate it. So yeah, I need to do some tidying up in this room because it is a mess, and go and edit my video and get that uploaded for today. So yeah, and I also need to sort out the July to September vlog because I want to get that up before the end of October, so then this vlog can go up like the second week of November, which is what my original intention was for the monthly vlogs, but did really bad. I'm also doing Nano next month, so that starts on Tuesday. I've just realised that's Tuesday, and I am not at all ready to start Nano on Tuesday. Yeah, I'm gonna go make some pizza and do some editing before I go out in the cold, so I'll see you all later, guys.